Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards, assigned on for the ride.
Паровоз, не стучите колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза. Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh? Вот стоц, перевертоться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц, перевертоться, кушает компот. Вот стоц, перевертоться и мечтает снова. Вот стоц, перевертоться, пережит налет.
Alright. So that's our in-game friend Eugene, and he's an excellent singer. There's actually a lot of excellent singers in this game, as we will find out playing through. And back to what I was saying in chapter prologue, so not even really a chapter. Instruments are important. We'll go ahead and play this one now. Got a moral point, and we're a little better at instruments. And I'll show that off as it comes through.
Hey, that's some nice music.
I'm sick and tired of this shit. Why do I put up with it? Bean, Mom told me to keep away from you. This is no good. And she was right.
I know. How about the house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Well, come on.
A house? A big one?
Alright,
And when your mom comes back, show it to her
Check
and
out-
she'll be happy.
check out
That's going to be a great surprise for us.
Towel Guy,
Okay, I'll draw that. Daddy,
Teeth
when
guy.
is Mom gonna come back?
Teeth Guy 2.
Soon. I wish she could see how much you've grown.
Yeah, there's a lot of teeth guys, because obviously a lot of people get eaten by monsters. It's kind of bad. Anyway, we got a loot. Got a little bit of morale, or moral point for that one. We're still learning how to play. It'll be a while till it goes up.
The top guy comes over and says, "Baby, if my wife could cook like you, I'd be the happiest man in the world."
We got a good 50 years.
So I ask him, "Can't your wife cook at all?" And he says, "Actually, I'm not married."
That's sweet. So go for it, girl.
So yeah, the dialogue for this game is pretty good, and my keyboard is not working. Oh god, it isn't really working at all. Heh. Alright, we're good again. And beyond that, we've got basically a good idea of how people have been surviving these past 20 years. Namely, mushrooms. An incredible amount of mushrooms. And so they either eat the mushrooms basically straight out, they turn it into mushroom vodka, or they feed it to pigs, which you can kind of tell by that model over there. We'll go ahead and pass all these mushrooms, and these aren't the the most beautiful version of a pig's face, but yeah, you can tell that's a pig. And you can check out this meat. This is pretty good meat. I'm actually really happy about how that looks, because it's got like this really fine marbling on it, and I just thought that's cool. Anyway, so we got Towel Guy again. There is like 3 pieces of child graffiti, and they post them literally everywhere. So as you see me walking through this, you will find Towel Guy like 100 times. Anyway, let's go ahead and knock on
home.
07 store. Now, he will give you
Everywhere. Just dirt.
different dialogue, up to 10 times. If you knock 10 times, you get an achievement. I'm not gonna, because it's stupid.
Okay?
But here we go. These two. These are my favorite NPCs of Chapter 1 because of how stupid their head movements are. They have this thing where it's like they don't want to look each other in the eye. So it's like they just had this really bad conversation where they're like, "Oh, you're an asshole," basically, and now they're just gonna sit here and kind of look really fucking weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on.
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a dime about
military alliance with Riga. Under the proposed agreement, our stations are to jointly
People all
solve
over the
issues
place, ain't no
concerning
fun at
trade,
all.
communications,
worry like that, okay?
resources, and so on.
Okay,
Most
Daddy.
importantly,
I'm sorry.
the northern tunnels will now be secured by our combined military units, a major step in defense of the metro system. As a sign of goodwill, the troops from Riga are already on their way here. We're counting on all our citizens to welcome our new allies and to offer them the same respect shown to our home guard. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, if you could tell, that's the same model as our friend Miller from the first chapter. Or from the prologue, excuse me.
Got a feeling I saw that guy somewhere.
And hey, this guy points it out.
Can't recall where.
Yeah, just a little callback thingy. And we got our buddy here.
How can this be?
You can see that
Tell
little
me he's going to be alright.
Wi-Fi signal if
Do
we
something.
activate
Get off
this
your
man.
ass.
Artyom, please.
By the medicine.
My son's sick. Could you spare a couple of cartridges? I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
And hey, the moral choice system.
Thanks,
It's
Artyom.
kind of obvious
I knew I
what
could
you
count
should
on
do. There's very few in the game that are that sort of cut and dry. Most of it is about just keeping your ears open and actually exploring, which is really great for a moral system instead of this, hey, do you want to help a child or kill them? Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on.
While at war, your weapon is your best friend.
Guards on the cars, others patrolling ahead, and some to the rear.
Sure. More than enough protection. What should I bring?
Look at this
So,
piece.
we were transporting cargo.
What did Daddy get you?
Drunk again. Get the hell up, you slug.
Hi, Artyom. Would like a drink too?
You drink like there's no tomorrow. And there won't be if you don't get your ass home.
Where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
Alright, let's get
Let's
geared up.
go. Move it, you Weizsäcker.
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun. Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot. Army issue first aid kits, just in case. Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range.
Alright, perfect.
And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
Okay, there's a bit of a bug with the firing range. So right now it says I've got 18 pistol bullets and 100 plus the 8 military grade. Now I'll go ahead and reload, and it'll still say I have 100. That's because while you are standing in this square, a rectangle, geez, you have infinite ammo, so you can just play around with your guns. What this also means is you can play around with military grade bullets, which are pretty awesome. And I think it's super interesting that the game actually made the, hey, this commodity, military grade bullets, can be used directly to solve combat problems as well as purchase items. That sort of use money to make your problems go away mentality, or system I should say, seems really cool to me. But yeah, as you see, oh god, the glitch. I'm actually losing pistol rounds. But now that I've used those 6, I won't lose anymore. The way that you really want to do this is you want to fire 1 round with your actual ammo, reload, it'll reload you into unlimited ammo mode, and then you can fire as many as you want. It really doesn't matter in the course of the game, it's just a little glitch that's up there. Anyway, let's see if another glitch has showed up. We gotta hightail it back here. Gotta go all the way. Yep. Okay. So you remember that there was a man standing right here whose child was lost. Well, he's still here. His model just disappeared. I don't know why it does this. I guess it has to do with how there's like a little event where he comes and talks to his kid, but I don't understand why it would make him invisible afterwards. This is the only one that I've seen in the game where it actually does that.
Where would I know him from?
So, just an interesting thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on.
You can see it, you can kill it.
Ah, and since everything's...
While at war, your weapon is your best friend.
Oh god. So, markets quieted down a lot. There was a lot of dialogue here. Most of it was
Good weapon makes the best
just for background. But
Throw your junk away. That's for babies.
real quick, you can see that the
Excellent choice. Good gun. Definitely better than yours.
hawker's sort of what is it? Like his pitch changes depending on the type of weapon you currently have in your weapon slot versus the weapon on the table. So he has a dynamic dialogue choice.
Throw your junk away. That's for babies.
So hey, this has a single upgrade, so he's like, hey, this gun's awesome.
Always handy. Throw your junk away. That's for babies.
I think it's really cool.
As you wish.
It's something that you don't see in games, or I don't see in
Good
games.
weapons make good
So,
soldiers.
thought it was awesome. And then we got this guy. I probably screwed up his
Hello,
dialogue.
Arthur.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I'll give the book back to you tomorrow, okay? I haven't finished it yet.
Alright, so
Good luck to you.
let's talk to him again. Hey, bud.
That's one great book. Thank you.
What's this book that we gave him? Oh, it's the Metro book. Oh, it's product placement again in this game.
How are you doing? You're looking good. I wish I was your age.
I've never actually listened to this guy.
Still cold.
Let me see. I wonder if he's got a second dialogue.
Could I have caught something?
Huh. Oh. Anyway, let's go ahead and move
One
on.
day we could go back up to the surface.
All that stuff's boring.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Got our friend here. We got our other friend here playing the guitar. And this is something weird I want to show. Oh, hey, towel face. Check out the amount of detail that they put into that guy's face and that guy's face, but look at how much detail they put into that woman's face. It's like, it's night and day. They just did not give any detail to women in this game, or women's models, I should say. It's just something really weird. Anyway, we got our performer here. Good friend. He's got a hat. In his hat is ammo. He's obviously playing for ammo. So let's go ahead and take that ammo. Oh, damn. You hear that sound effect? We just got a negative moral point. So anytime we do an evil act, it will count against us in whether we're able to get the good ending or not. So let's go ahead and counteract that real quick by going to our good friend.
Come in, son.
And by good friend, I mean our stepfather. Got some dialogue here.
You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons, and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard.
You can actually talk to him twice.
Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
Alright, great. Let's go ahead and move on.
All quiet, sir.
Real quick, we got our piggies. They don't really... It's really gross what they do.
Hey,
They've...
Artyom, how about the piglet? A mighty fine pet, I must say.
They've got like the blood stain.
What's your situation, man?
If they had like a piece of meat, like a monster meat or something, it wouldn't look as gross, but whatever. Anyway, we've got more mushrooms, and hey, check this out. We found a clip of military ammo. Since we're playing on hardcore, I think we generally get 1 or 2 bullets from each one of these. I don't think it's random. It's just somewhere between that amount. So let's go ahead and pick it up. We got 2. All right. If we were playing on easy or maybe normal, we'd get 5. There are a lot of hidden ammunition spots throughout the game. I will not be showing them off because that is a lot of work, and I actually don't know where they all are. So let's go ahead and move on.
Joining the caravan.
Real quick.
Artyom!
Gotta check this guy out.
Here, move it!
Look at that. Look at that crane. Alright, so I'm gonna turn the sound up when I go through and check this out, because I've never heard what they're actually saying there. So let's go ahead and...
Привет! So you ready to
More
move out?
Cyrillic. Always good.
Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
Alright, look, there's no one to our right, and we get to see this awesome
You take that seat,
crane.
Artyom, and you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
He appears out of nowhere.
Can I get a lift?
Oh,
Sure, but no
missed.
free rides. You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then.
God, that thing is so cool.
I'll ride it then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
I wonder why we
Let's
don't
go.
have as many...
Good luck to us.
So, are you
Like,
ready
I
to
don't think
finally
I've
be
ever
somewhere
seen
else?
any warehouse besides like Amazon type warehouses that use that type of
Well,
thing.
for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
Okay, but that is part 1 of this. Let's go to part 2.
It was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga, but Hunter was depending on me.
So, where you from?
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, bet you've seen a few places.
Just gonna
then.
charge up my
Yeah,
flashlight
the
in
market
this.
is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That
Have a
or
safe
being from
trip.
Hansa.
Wow.
How
I'd
come?
love to ride that.
Hansa connects to the whole metro and has a lot of stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other.
Darn. I've only gotten it twice where that guy starts walking late and he'll clip through your cart, but it can happen.
Peter,
I always
what's up?
hope that it will.
Military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use the service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Ah, fuck. I hate this tunnel.
All right, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through there last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
So we'll find out through, or we won't in this playthrough, but some of the NPCs talk about it that I'll probably skip over is...
Have a safe trip.
There was a...
We're riding a ham car and we're armed, so I think we'll make it there okay.
Caravan that went through this tunnel last month. And it turned out their rear guard just disappeared and they could not find them. There was no gunfire.
Damn.
And nothing left of them.
If you push the lever,
Did I get
we'll
it?
get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Alright, he tells us to watch the back? That is bullshit. You should never watch the back.
We should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around.
Because you get to
And I
see
pity them.
these.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them read?
Whom do you mean, them?
In
What are you
game,
talking about?
they're called
What the
silhouettes.
hell is going on? Boris? Boris?
Hey, what's happening to me?
Check it out. Some sort of humanoid silhouette.
My head. Artyom, what is it?
And to our back, some sort of strange... anomaly.
Artyom! Over here! If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated it.
Key point, notice how ineffective Hunter was at eliminating that threat. And notice how non-hostile that interaction between our player character and the entity is. Also notice as soon as it gets totally wrecked, we are conscious once more. There's actually a few things that could be going on in that. But I'll go ahead and save the details for a later time.
Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! That's no good!
We look fine. Oh no. No, there is a wave. There is just a wave of enemies. Let's save our buddy. We did it. We saved everyone. In this section, you do not need to use any ammunition. You can just punch them all off your cart. This is important on ranger difficulties as well as hardcore. It also allows for some strange interactions between the Nosalises and the background. Oh no, our friend died. But he has to die. I've tried so many times to save that guy. It is scripted. But like I was saying, if you only use your knife, you kill the enemy slower, which means since this is a set amount of space, you fight less enemies. And some of them are scripted to jump on your cart and die because they hit like that wood over there. So sometimes they'll die for no reason because of it. And hey, a different looking Nosaurus. Alright, do we get to see the cool thing? There is a bug. Damn it, we didn't get to see the bug this time. Occasionally, one or two of the Nosauruses will run this way, then immediately run back. It's kind of funny. Anyway, if we were to run backwards, we would reach a wall where we would die. Like it's just a wall, but let's go ahead and actually live. And real quick, if you would notice that Nosaurus has wings, and you can barely tell it's got beaks, talons.
That was hot.
Those are nothing like the Nosauruses we faced, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, that's chapter 1.